I'm Joey Bolduc and I'm a movement practitioner. Movement training, everybody's hearing about it now, but what is it? From a young age, I always just moved around a lot and I was very hyper, and I was lucky because I always had this internal drive to keep me going. As I grew up, I was singing in a band and training martial arts and exercising and snowboarding and hiking, and I just had this very active lifestyle, and I wanted to figure out a way that I could just kind of bring it all together and start to show people, you know, that they can move around as well. So I came across movement training, and all that is you're just trying to become a generalist and not specialize into one area. I offer a lot of classes at the YMCA. I also offer a movement class at Fun City Trampoline Park, as well as at-home movement coaching. I'll go to your house and I'll evaluate your situation, your area, and we'll figure out, you know, how you can move in your environment. So one of the ways that we, look to train is we want to train in a very progressive fashion. We want to take steps to learning bigger and better movements or patterns. So that way we can be safe along the way, and that way we can create longevity. Because I want to be able to use my body until the day that I die. I want to be doing a handstand on the last day, baby. My movement class on Tuesday nights at Fun City Trampoline Park, you'll notice that we do use the trampolines a lot, but we don't use them the whole time, right? I like to learn how to take advantage of everything that's within the room and not just the main obstacles that you're supposed to focus on. And that's kind of another thing that movement training teaches you. It teaches you to actually stop and observe and look around and really take it all in. You know, in that class, we train all kinds of things. We like to do a lot of groundwork patterns where we're on the ground, stretching out our wrist, doing like animal crawling techniques. We're working on trying to get into handstands. And again, some people can and some people can't, and that's okay, because no matter where you are on that continuum, I'm going to give you a progression that's going to work for you. And that's another thing that I want people to remember when they come into my classes, is that no matter where you're starting from, we're going to put you in the right category, and then we're going to build you up step by step, because everything is about training in a safe, progressive manner. So that way we're not doing anything that's too dangerous, and we're eliminating the chance of getting injured. One of the classes that I teach at the YMCA, it's on Wednesday nights, and it's called Extreme Ninja Gymnastics. It's really fun, and we get to use all the equipment that's in this room. I feel very lucky that I can do it. It's the same concept again, where I'm coming into this room, and first I'm assessing everything that we have to use, all the opportunities that we have to move, and then I'm going to assess the person that comes in to take the class. And that's another class that, I will basically show you how to do movement training within that environment. So that means that we're going to use all the things that this class has to offer, like the pads and the foam pit and the spring floor and hanging, and we're just gonna work it in a safe, progressive manner. The other thing I do is at-home personal training. The benefit to that is with movement training, you don't need that much equipment. You kind of work with what you got. And again, I'm going to assess the individual, and I'm going to see where they're at, and we're going to work on very beginner, basic movement patterns. And we're going to take those patterns and we're going to build them up into bigger and more impressive movements. That's another great way to show people more about my movement theory. I love the idea that I can just go into somebody's home and I can evaluate their space, and I can basically make a plan tailored to them, because what I'm doing is I'm coming in and I'm showing you how to move inside your environment. On top of that, I'm making sure I progress the movements to match your abilities. So that way you get this custom workout plan and you learn how to train wherever you are. I just want to show people and teach them about movement training and what it is and how it actually works for everybody. My passion and my purpose is just to show people how to move and how to be free within their body and not feel constricted. We're always trying to figure out what we're not good at, and we're trying to work in those areas. So that way, once you work on your weaknesses, you become more whole as an individual and as a mover.